recording Star Odyssey 1979.
My goodness.
Emotion.
Didn't know you got to a pack a day.
20. Yeah.
20 packs a day, alright.
I just ripped the end off of one of the cigarette boxes and just light them all at once and smoke them like that. Welcome to the Riff Raft.
Welcome aboard, everyone. My name's Brandon.
And I'm John. And what are we watching today, Brandon?
I think crap.
Oh, it's crap. Oh, yeah.
Yay. Okay, cool. We're watching more crap, everyone. What's the crap called today, John? Slopper, plopper, stinker.
Pretty close. It's Star Odyssey, 1979.
Hey.
It's the Italian Star Wars. And
Wait. So, what do you mean, Italian Star Wars?
Yep.
Like, did every country come up with a Star Wars, or?
A fair few did. I know there's an Italian Star Wars. There's a Turkish Star Wars I've heard about as well.
Oh.
Which maybe we'll do here sometime. I don't know.
John likes to hurt both me and the viewers. Okay.
Yes, enjoy.
Yes, enjoy the pain. Fun times were had by none but John.
All right, me and Brandon are going to do a quick sync up here, quick countdown. That's just to make sure that we're in sync with each other because we're still recording remotely. You guys at home, no need to sync anything. This is a public domain, so just keep watching and the movie will appear with our commentary.
Why are you doing this to me, John?
Because Star Odyssey, Brandon. You like a Star Odyssey?
Let's just get this thing going.
Yay!
Yay.
Okay, 3, 2, 1, go.
Yanti? Yanani.
Sharanananan.
Sharanana.
Star Odyssey.
If anyone in the comments can teach us how to speak, that would be beneficial.
What are you talking about? I speak fine. Look, it's Kennedy water
Yasif.
and Max Wright.
No, Bert. Steve.
Wow, it's like 8-bit video game music, except really bad.
I think we're watching asteroids right now. Look at the ship.
Oh.
Hey, look, it's two celestial bodies.
Cool.
Commander, when you come here, there's something happening on our perimeter. An
Oh, wait,
unidentified
we're in the movie
spaceship
now.
has penetrated our defenses.
What's that?
Brandon,
Penetration.
Meyer.
Let me see.
John? Whoa, that got weird all of a sudden.
What's going on?
This is Unit P of Reconnaissance, reporting the sighting of an alien vessel, a flying saucer. They're maintaining full radio silence. They don't reply to any of our signals. The velocity of their ship is much superior to my craft. I'm sending Johnson out after it in a new hunter. That's the best we can do, sir. Let's just hope he manages to
You
catch
can
it.
try to force it to land, but if they won't, he should return to his launching module.
Whoa,
possible
it's
their
John
invasion will
Waters.
Whoop! Spaceship just pooped out a dart.
You should really see a doctor about that. Oh, something appears to have happened.
Lord Tess, an indigenous space vehicle of a primitive, chemically propelled design is attempting to force us to reduce velocity.
Destroy it. Insert central computer link into defense
Whoa.
system circuits. Hurry. Link inserted.
Base Hunter A, 74 beta, struck and disintegrated.
Computer
by
lights
structure
flashing
ray impossible
and
to
beeping.
identify.
Do you think they
Alien
were just
vessel has
compensating
passed
with
outer
like
belt
a
perimeter
very
defenses.
extensive
It is now
vocabulary?
rapidly approaching
So,
automatic inner defense ring of
Essentially, it
Earth.
looks like they have the
Propellant
technology of
energy
a.
source not yet identified.
Oh, it's not a bop. What is it?
Automatic
The thing with the
system
4
on
colors
emergency in tracking and aiming
that you
phase.
follow the pattern of.
Oh,
Alien vessel
I know what you're
now
talking about,
entering
but I
K
can't remember.
Sector 5. In 10 seconds, it will be in
Simon
range
Says
of
type
atomic
thingy?
cannon.
Man meets
Yeah,
an
actually,
alien
yeah,
race at
yeah. I
last
think that's it. Simon Says.
and
or
greets
maybe
them
just
by
Simon?
disintegrating their
I think
feathers.
so. Like
This
the
is
robot.
irrelevant.
Atomic cannon
I
cross
mean, I'm having more fun talking about
The object
that.
has been stopped.
Focus on your pain, Brandon.
Commander Barr, quiet, Hollywood. You are witnessing mankind's first contact with an alien race.
Yes.
And I'm ready to shake their hand.
Alien vessel on that.
Yes!
And proceeding rapidly direction Earth. Atomic cannons ineffectual.
Impossible. This is red emergency all sectors. Zeta 3 ready to open
It
up.
was atomic
At that
in a
velocity,
cannon.
they're already beyond Section Zeta 3, and they'll be drawing within range of our hyper
That
radar
guy needs
any
to get his
minute now.
mustache in
and the
check.
Earth-based
Everyone else is
artillery.
doing way better than him.
You know, his mustache was just as bushy and long as each of his eyebrows.
Atmosphere rich in oxygen, breathable with little discomfort. Widespread traces of pollution due to chemical combustion and nuclear waste. Analysis of magnetic and heat
Attack of the
radiation
Alien
reveals
Blondes.
technological level approximately equivalent
movie
to the
by
Aztec
Roger
culture
Corman.
18 centuries ago. Bionic radiation analysis reveals planet population to be approximately 10 billion units. Infrared scanners show that almost
10
all
billion?
industrial and residential structures are below ground or on the seabed. This appears to be due to the necessity of freeing the surface for agricultural use. There are in addition vast
Yes,
areas of
thank you,
ocean
Ex-
and sea dedicated
thank you,
to feeding
Exposition
and
O.
raising lower forms of life to serve as nutriment for the higher forms.
Someone help me.
All three of
I
these
popped
vessels
my
are
collar
coded
too
for
hard,
high
and now I can't undo it.
Floating.
Wow.
Oh! Crap, what's that? Missile Command. Or the Atari game.
It seems they want to show a force. It would be extremely impolite of me to disappoint them.
Use the stock footage.
No. His missiles are just so powerful that they turn video into black and white.
He not only did he blow up all their buildings, but he also extracted color from their world.
See, that's a movie that I would watch.
That's a baller
They're
move.
continuing to destroy all our military bases. After they knocked out London, they started on Accra.
There are no survivors at Adelaide, and Tokyo Sub says the Okinawa base is just a junkyard.
The laboratories are nearly finished
That was
examining
quick.
all
That was like
available
1
data.
second ago.
The news has leaked out. I can't hold off the reporters much longer. In spite of
The
lack of
news
official
leaked out?
information,
He just
the
blew
papers
up
are
the
already
world.
talking about an invasion. It'll
You're
take a
saying
miracle
someone
to save us
noticed.
now.
If anyone can work miracles, Professor Maury can.
Professor Maury? Who's he?
Maury is a truly exceptional scientist. He has a degree of intelligence that puts him about 2 centuries ahead of everyone else.
Why isn't he working with us?
Because he's too independent, stubborn, and
He hates us.
undisciplined. He won't accept any kind of authority. But in a situation like this, he's the only person who can do anything.
Why not get in touch with him?
The problem is that my relationship
You know,
with the
I
professor
can't
could
I
not be
can't help to
described as
like
ideal.
look at.
Last time I
Aren't they
asked
wearing
for his help,
skirts
he
or
was so
they're?
difficult to get
Oh,
along
there.
with, I
That
had
is
to
kind of
arrest
like a
him.
He
super.
can't have liked that.
Quite.
It looks
At
like
the
up
moment,
top
the
they're
only
wearing
person
like
who
that
might
fake
listen to
turtleneck
him
thing, like
is
a
young
dickie.
Lieutenant Oliver Carrera.
Oh,
Ah, Hollywood.
yeah.
That fellow who
definitely.
acts as if he were
How
a
did they
superstar in a
land on
TV
this
series
before?
called Fighting Hero of the Galaxy.
Him, the only one who could possibly help. Holly spends most of his spare time at the professor's. There's a young niece he's playing up to. Professor Maury lives at the ecology laboratory on the cereal race.
These guys should be displaying
passes
some
the
more
time
urgency.
turning
The
out
world is
inventions
being
that are
blown
incredible.
up.
No, they're just shooting the shit. I mean, now's the time
I
for
can't
levity,
hold these
John.
reporters back anymore.
Don't worry. I'll take care of that howling mob. You have to go on a very important mission.
Seems like you're doing okay, buddy. Whoa!
Whoa! weathered.
The alien craft is protected with an armor of pure Inderium.
That's impossible.
My
What makes it
God.
impossible, dear? Just because we on
Inderium.
Earth only have a kilo of Inderium? But we know nothing about conditions prevailing on the aliens' galaxy. Earth has a lot of iron, and their planet might be made of Inderium.
But, Uncle, Inderium is practically indestructible.
And
Whoa.
the spaceship has proven it. Our nuclear
That's why it's called
artillery didn't even
Inderium.
scratch the surface. Evidently,
Oh,
the
it's all
enemy
coming
craft
together.
has traveled from a far corner of the universe over a vast distance in order to arrive here. It's not surprising they managed to swat down that ridiculous insect of a space hunter that the command post sent to greet them.
Oh, Uncle, you really shouldn't laugh like that. Our
So
planet
this
may
is
be
what
in very
Batman's the
serious danger.
Penguin is doing later in life.
I'm not laughing about it at all, Irene. My dear, these aliens have several centuries advantage over us. They travel out of space, through the
Just
galaxy,
wondering how
while
much
we're
mousse in
unable
the
to go
hair
any
like
farther
you
than
need
the
to
planets of our own
accomplish
star.
that look.
They possess an untold quantity of Inderium. And in all probability, consider us
Inderium.
savages. Hardly worth bothering about.
Technologically, they may be ahead of us, but I think that...
Just a minute.
I'm sorry.
What?
They're barbarians. They don't
Science!
place any sort of value on human life.
But you're forgetting how the
I
white
think it
man
would have been
behaved towards the
faster to
Negro.
use a handle on
And the
that
American
door.
Indian.
Oh,
It's the most
definitely.
powerful race which makes the decision as to who's civilized and who's not. And I'm afraid we'll have to accept our inferiority and submit to the inevitable.
Cool, thanks for the pep talk.
So do you think that that was like the Force, or
I never
we
would
know
have
that
imagined
this is
that
a
I'd
Star
have to go
Wars
back to my
knockoff?
research on Inderium.
Oh God, it's coming right for us! What's going on here?
Good
I
evening.
don't know, but that
Yes.
anus is coming at us really quick.
My name is Oliver, in case you forgot.
Wow, Oliver, you are.
No,
He
darling.
is standing there with his
Bitch.
hands on his
Excuse me.
hips.
I mustn't
Did
be
she
informed.
forget?
This visit is official.
They seem to know each other. She was very friendly with strangers.
Look at all the sassy
It's an old
positions
house
he
robot
keeps
that Uncle built
assuming.
ages ago. It had a short circuit in it.
Wow!
Why don't you fix it,
We've
Uncle?
got trash can R2D2, everyone.
Anyway, I've forgotten how it
Oh,
works.
look at his horrible little hands.
He may not speak very distinctly, but he's a super.
I'm looking at his flashing nipples.
Professor Maury,
He has little, like, humanoid hands on him.
we're faced with disaster.
Oh, God. Sean.
3 of our bases are already in ruins, and we're completely
Didn't
helpless.
want to. Oh, now he's playing with
No
his
doubt you've heard the
nipples.
latest news bulletin.
With his
According to
little
the official
humanoid
news, the
hands.
situation is under control.
Oh, God.
What do you want with me?
Now he's patting his ass.
Commander Barr,
What's going on in the movie? I can't. Now he's tweaking his nipples. Oh, God.
So I can easily imagine what kind of heroic mission Commander Barr has entrusted you with. To persuade that old fool Maury. To help him out.
I must say your Commander Barr certainly has a nerve. After putting my uncle in prison, he still thinks he's entitled to ask his help.
Is this prison?
But the whole point of the matter is that there's no way I can avoid giving you the assistance you need, since I have to live on this earth myself, as does my charming niece. I'll do what I can,
Yeah.
What a smart guy.
but on my conditions only. No conditions, Maury. I'm not authorized
take
to
a
agree
shot?
to conditions of any type. You can do whatever you want, but don't expect any support officially. If anyone
Boss,
gets
you think I'm
burned,
standing a little bit too
I'd
close
rather
to
that
you?
anyone was you, naturally.
No?
I don't hesitate to admit preferring your discomfort to my own.
You've had a taste of it already, Barr.
It was an unavoidable necessity, and you know it. Now, all you have to do is to tell me if you're going to help
You
us.
smell
An
Or you'll have to
delicious.
surrender.
unavoidable necessity.
That means he'll help us. Holly's done a good job. I don't know how he manages, but he does. I burn my fingers, and he warms his hands.
I don't understand. Was there some kind of trouble between you and the commander?
Neither do
it's
I.
a long
This movie
story. I'll
sucks
tell
so
you one
far.
of these days. It also concerns a couple of friends of mine, Sean and Bridget. among the greatest chemists living.
Why haven't you ever mentioned there being friends of yours? I believe they're in the penitentiary at Moonspace.
Twice. Now, somebody will have to get them out of the penitentiary, and I know just the person to do it.
Don't look at me, sir. I'd have to
That
get an
guy?
authorization, and I don't think Commander Barr
I
would...
must have them. At Base GA, they've managed to discover that the alien vessel is made entirely of Indirium.
That's supposed
My
to...
God.
Are you surprised that I
No!
know? Frankly,
Man,
I'm
that
astonished that the
mustache.
base managed to discover it, too. And only Sean and Bridget could possibly succeed in inventing an entirely new substance that could perforate Indirium, but the two of them are in the penitentiary.
Apparently, it's a vicious circle. It's impossible to get out of it.
Not necessarily.
That mustache was drawn on with a Sharpie.
Say a certain lieutenant. Would you join
ruin
forces
this
with a
illusion for
person
me,
I know
John.
who's very clever with locked doors. The two of you could free them easily.
But an act such as that is strictly against the law.
Oh, that's gotta be real.
Assisting criminals to get out? No, never. That would mean betraying my duty as a soldier.
That was
you
space
can't
lightning.
expect of an honest man.
No.
I don't even know where they are, so I...
What I expect is that you would volunteer to handle it.
But that's ridiculous. You must be joking. I
This
couldn't
is the good
possibly...
guy, right? Right.
I really
Right.
can't tell.
Base lightning.
Uh-oh.
Force eyes.
Yes. You're right. Of course I'll do it.
Why didn't he just do that first?
Professor, I volunteered to handle
He's a
it.
good bad guy? I don't know, dude.
You've done it again. It's very unfair of you.
She's
I
aware
have
of
to show
just
you,
this
Bridget. And Dirk and Norman. And as for them, you'll have to track them down.
Dirk.
Won't you?
Man, pinball sucks in the future.
I think that's pachinko, John.
Oh, okay, pachinko sucks in the future.
Definitely.
Everyone having a good time watching the metal ball?
I know I'm not. Look, it's... What the...
I am filled
So
with
is
fury for some reason.
Is this scene doing anything for you? Oh no, Force eyes! There we go. That's the crap I've come to recognize from Star Odyssey.
I've won! I've won! I've defeated you in the 6th game. I knew my luck would have to change sooner or later. Pay up. Come on.
Defeated?
I'm afraid you really were very unlucky. The law of probability was certainly on your side. Oh, Dirk.
I love that his name's Dirk.
Wow, Dirk is really getting in there.
I just don't understand. I had all the winning numbers, but she won.
Dirk is
Very
a
lucky
bad
girl.
kisser.
Yep.
You know, I never thought I was going to win, Laramie. Dirk Laramie, you brought me luck.
Hey, listen, you.
Can't you see I'm busy?
You're Dirk Laramie, aren't you? The gambler who hypnotizes his opponents.
Look, I'm busy. Let's talk about it later.
Hey, boys, this is Dirk Laramie, the guy who
If they
can see
know
through
who he
cards.
is, why
I
isn't
think
he
you ought to get back
banned?
the money you won off of. That's him.
Start
Hey
beating.
there.
Just a moment, darling.
You gonna hand over that
Busy
cash
trying to
us?
clean this woman's teeth, don't you see?
Oh, no. Oh, jeez. Is this the Han Solo character?
Oh man, he's got an Ed Hardy shirt in 1979.
John, don't make this worse by sprinkling in wrestling references.
It's not a wrestling reference. It's a reference to his horrible Ed Hardy, to his horrible rhinestone shirt. It's a clothing brand.
Oh, these things? Alright.
Those were mini pinballs.
What the hell is happening?
Is that our hero? Wedged in that toilet?
I'm
So you were here
surrounded
too,
by comfortable things.
I bet you were hitting
Please
me
help.
harder than the others.
No, I'm afraid I didn't have that pleasure. But I did enjoy the performance.
Is that a tick on his shirt?
Tonight at the usual
No,
place.
what the heck that is. Looks like a crab.
She won't keep the appointment. A couple of guardians caught her just as she was trying to slip quietly away, unfortunately.
They're trying to
What are
be
you doing here?
futuristic. Look at those floating
Oh,
balls.
I certainly didn't drop in to say hello. It was my uncle who asked me to look for you. And I'm afraid there was no way I could refuse. He wants to have a talk with you immediately. It's urgent.
Oh, he does. He wants to see me. Look,
He said for you to come right over to his place without wasting a moment.
does he think I'm going to come running every time he snaps his fingers like that little toy soldier of yours?
Don't be like
Why
that.
didn't he snap his
This thing is
fingers?
very important.
Oh, I'm sure it's extremely important.
Yeah, what the hell is Spider-Man? Crabman?
Bedbug Man.
There we go. Oh no, he's gonna kiss her horribly as well.
What a shame. You've gotten worse, Irene. You used to kiss a lot better. It's the fault of that soldier, Holly.
How the hell could he tell? He
many
kisses
beers have you
horribly,
been in?
period.
Oh, 2, 3, I don't know.
Then you know nothing about what's happening in the world.
Why? What's happening? They assassinated another president?
Why not come and see?
Oh, he has a mustache, doesn't he?
I guess I should.
Well, yeah.
You can only tell in this in certain light. It's horrible.
I'm ready.
Can I grab my Letterman's jacket?
Hey, did you get that douchebag?
Good morning,
I'm
Professor.
standing right here, sir.
Ah, good morning, Dirk. Won't you sit down? Jeeves?
Oh, we're about to see another droid.
You if you like ice and soda.
Oh!
No, thank you. I prefer it neat.
It's another trash
I take
can
it
on
Irene
legs.
is already
On wheels.
That is seriously the
Not exactly.
laziest
Began
droid I've
explaining
ever
one or
seen.
two things. Apparently, it was more important to find some guy called Norman. If you want me to go to the penitentiary at Moonspace, I must have a spacecraft.
Looks like they just tossed the
Fortunately,
like
it
child
happens that
into
there
a
is
trash
junior
can.
officer here on the station is an old friend of ours, Oliver Carrera, known as Hollywood.
Oh. And is he willing to help out?
I've already awakened his interest in the operation. All you have to do is prevent him from changing his mind. With your unusual talent, I'm sure you will have no difficulty gaining his cooperation in borrowing one of the Navy's vessels for our use. Do you follow me?
Okay, yeah, that's
Sure
great.
do.
What's my talent?
It's just like old times.
And when your mission is finished,
You're the
and
protagonist
return the
of the movie
spacecraft
that
to
was
the base,
poorly written, John.
Oliver
Oh, no, that can't be
won't
right.
remember anything.
Always assuming that we managed to get away with show.
What the heck?
Let it keep going. Maybe it'll...
Okay, so it stopped for you too, right?
Yeah, it's still playing. Like,
Yeah.
the time's still advancing. Hey, there we go.
Weird.
Wow, internet porn's weird in the future.
Internet porn's weird now, John.
Well, yeah, but in the future you have to wear that hat.
Ah, that
Thanks
is
for
weird.
reanimating.
Or weirder.
If you want to thank me, there's an easy way to do it.
I think I know what it is. It's a terrible bore being under the freeze ray for a warm-hearted girl. I know how to be nice. To a man I like. I can make the right person feel all kinds of pleasures and thrills. And you are
All kinds
the
of
kind
pleasure.
person I go for.
You know, I was hoping this wasn't another softcore porno, but here we are.
Dying.
We all make mistakes, you know. I did it first, and I'm gonna give you a pass on this one.
I like to
You
watch.
just watch it. Used your ribbed head.
Ribbed for her pleasure. Oh no, I turned red! Karate!
Emergency squad to Sector 4. Attempted breakout. Emergency
You know, when
squad
I
to
heard
Sector
Star
4.
Wars clone, I figured there was going to be a lot more lasers and stuff instead of just space karate.
I don't see how this is a Star Wars clone at all at this point.
Other than it's in space, I guess.
They're like some of it's in space.
There was that first part that was in space, I think.
And then there's like force-like staring.
Yeah. Wow, how many scenes are going to start with guys jerking it?
It's a good thing you're not from the department. I've just had to declare a full-scale emergency.
I don't want to think about that.
Breakout. Naturally, it's always the same two detainees who ruin things. That damn Bridget and Sean. I rue the day I ever let them into my penitentiary. They've tried to escape 4 times. They cause nothing but trouble.
That freaking mustache,
man.
I know.
Because I shall transfer the 2 of them to a prison asteroid, and they can rot in solitary confinement.
You know what? I think this might be a movie that's too bad to riff. So let's go ahead and like make our own story over it.
But of course, this is of no interest to you. It's just my
Oh
problem.
no, that's quitter talk.
And I fear I've neglected to ask you, how can I be of assistance? That is to say, what is
I didn't know Sub-Zero with the cool mustaches.
I'll come right to the
We
point.
could make something cool out of that. And Crab Man.
So this guy's eyes
should
aren't
be glowing.
Yeah.
I think he's just intimidating him by staring at him very intently.
He's intimidating him so hard he's screaming. What?
And finished. Thank you.
And
now it's on.
Now he's.
What?
He's yours!
What? Damn it, is this why you frickin' recommended this movie?
I had literally no idea what this is about.
I mean, it looks like someone's wrestling a robot with mini nipples.
Saturday. Watch a man get obviously beaten by a robot.
Yeah, could you imagine getting popped by a robot? Just them punching you square in the face? That would...
I think he just kicked the referee.
None of this makes sense.
What another exciting Cyberman fight.
3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay, I got it.
7,
I'm a robot.
8, 9, 10. He's out!
Wow, robots in the
But
future
seriously,
suck.
Yeah, imagine getting punched in the face by a freaking metal arm. Because that's what happened to that guy. And he seems to be completely okay.
Where's the money? Let's go. That was 40 hours on Norman at 10 to 1. 400.
All right, fine. Let's keep it going.
Ah, here they are. Our 2 model prisoners, Bridget Landham and Sean James. Well, my dears, these two gentlemen have come all the way here just for you. I'd like to introduce you.
I think we can skip the introduction.
Naturally. To continue, I propose that we reward the good conduct and excellent behavior that has made you a model to all the prisoners on moon space. And so I intend to...
Oh, the record's skipping.
He's a robot!
To shorten your sentences by the remaining 78 years and release you in the custody of these two gentlemen who will escort you back to Earth.
It was crazy of you, Irene, to bet all that money on me.
Goodness.
But I sure am glad to see you again. It must be years since
was
the
a
last
robot.
time we met.
I knew you'd win the fight. My uncle says nobody can fight like you can. Whenever anybody talks about fighting, he always mentions you.
Always mentions you, that guy that weighs 80 pounds.
And I'm afraid that we're all going to be needing a lot of help because of that flying saucer.
But I heard the news report about it. They said the situation was completely under control by now.
It's not true. That's why Uncle is reforming the old team. And of course, that includes you.
If the professor needs me, that's okay.
So,
but I must bring along a couple of friends.
What's this video about? Is this them telling us that their new recruit is garbage?
I don't
I'm at that
understand.
point with
There
a
isn't
lot of
living
these
soul
movies where I
around
just
here.
I never
feel
mentioned
nothing
living
but
souls,
pain.
Irene. Hey, look in that pile of junk. That's one of them. Come on.
Stumble upon Bumblebee or something, you know.
So when you said one of them, you meant trash?
One of these scrap heaps, or...
Oh, robot?
Oh, okay. Yeah, probably. How crappy do you think the robot's gonna look when they do find it? This is taking a while. He had to look at that little piece. Is this the robot I'm looking for?
This scene could have done with an editing.
Yep, you were right.
Hey!
How did he get disassembled in such a convenient way?
Good question. Why do they think that a robot that got beaten by an 80-pound man is going to help them?
Why does he have the Star of David on top of his head?
A lot of questions getting thrown around here.
Jam! Give it to me, master.
Oh no, it's a sex robot. No, that's what we wanted.
You've made me wait nearly 5 hours over this. Uncle,
wow, he's really giving it to that robot.
You'll soon see that your 5 hours haven't. Wait.
Amazon accident again.
Reach around.
That we're doing another softcore porn.
Replace the power unit.
Oh, he's unzipping.
Oh no!
Take micro batteries. 2. Down here. There, perfect.
And there we go. He's got the power.
Kill me!
You interfering, warm-blooded animal. Who authorized you to reactivate me? Why can't two poor robots commit suicide in peace without some meddling human recharging their circuits? Tilly and I wanted to put an end to it all because... Now let me see. Where was it exactly? Anyway, you should have kept out of it. What's that
Okay,
noise?
I like this guy.
Oh, why
The suicidal robot with the duck
bill?
bill?
Nothing. Hurry, there's not a minute to
He's
lose.
won me over.
If you don't want me to go to pieces again, you must save her. Quick, before her tender tin limbs are crushed like kitchen foil in that cruel machine.
My God!
Oh, Tilly. My precious Tilly.
Okay, I've got a favorite character for this series.
He won't make it in time. Tilly.
The question here is whether this movie was made before or after Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy and its suicidal robot.
Light of my
Because if it was made before, good on him. If it was made after, it's just more copycat garbage.
like made before the movie or like
the book?
Oh, okay, yeah, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not sure when it was released.
Wow!
Oh, wow!
Tilly,
God.
sweet little Tilly. Thank heaven he made it in time. She's beautiful, isn't she?
Sure.
She's really
We're engaged,
beautiful.
you know. We love each other deeply.
That's why we wanted to die together.
Quick, Norman, get the trash off her.
Isn't that a robot's job?
It's such an indignity for her.
Well, I mean,
Taking
don't
with
be
junk from such
that
low-class
person,
machines.
but I mean, yeah, he could definitely have done that.
Look at both of them just gormlessly watching him.
No doubt you came provided with fresh micro batteries for her, too.
Yeah, you bet I did. Zip!
Tilly, my treasure. Are you all right?
Tilt, my dear, is that you? Are we in robot heaven? I expected something different.
No, Tilly.
Is
we're
that
not
a thing?
dead. We've been reactivated.
Oh, darling, I wondered if I'd ever see you again.
I'm sorry our suicide pact was a failure.
Ah,
It was
love
such a
is
romantic
beautiful.
idea, and I know how hard you tried to make
I'm
it work.
sorry that we
I
both
don't mind,
didn't
Tilt.
die.
One can't have everything in life.
By the way, Tilly, I must have a splintered crystal in my memory bank. I can't remember why we made a suicide pact.
You can't remember. Oh, Tilt, how can you be so unfeeling? It was because... Let me see. It was because we decided to end it all.
Yes, but why?
Why? Oh, dear. I can't remember either.
Scintillating.
Well, thank you for that
And do you
insight.
really think that these two funny little robots can actually be of some use to her?
Don't judge them by appearances. They're full of surprises. Tilt once got me out of a very tricky situation. He's able to project an energy field around his plating so that moving objects pass through without touching. These two units were designed as one of a series of far-out experiments to see if they could create robots with human emotions.
Robots?
They were only partially successful. However, there
Robots.
are several areas where they produced quite unexpected results. Now
What
I'll
do you think
demonstrate
Luke
for you how
Solo's
Tilt can
gonna
cope
do
with any
next?
adversary. It's extraordinary. I'll try to hit him with this pole. Just watch. Hey, Tilt!
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy?
Holy shit!
Are you crazy?
Oh!
Oh, it's all right. Just
What?
kidding.
Kidding, he calls it.
And now I die.
He was
Tilly, where you
demonstrating
going?
his power.
Wait.
Cool, good for... You could have fucking thrown that... thrown that... Alright. I don't...
And they can evidently reach a velocity of several parsecs. All these clips we've been looking at were collected by our space observatories. And just before Earthfall, the saucer disappeared from our radar, so they must be using a
See,
scramble.
he's able to
Commander,
maintain his nice
the alien vessel has landed
face
near
hair
Hiroshima and
because you
captured over
rotate
800
your
people.
eyebrows and
This is the
mustaches every
24th raid
10,000
they've carried
miles.
Starting with those farmers
That's
in
how you
United
do it,
Africa,
folks.
then the
Yeah, you
Arabs,
gotta,
the Russians,
you know,
and now the
maintain
Japanese.
wear and
Word
tear.
of this gets
There
out,
you go. Yep.
we'll have panic over the entire planet. Lloyd, get working on
Why
the
do those
computer and
losers
start
have
to
white
prepare
clothes on?
an accurate map of all the
They're
places the
better
alien
than
vessel has
everyone
landed.
else, John.
Then
They're
see if
white.
you can determine any logic on the basis of
No,
which
Brandon.
the aliens chose those places. And discover the
Now
next
I have
probable
to make a
objective.
note of
If
the
we
timestamp and
I
edit
have
that
decided
out.
To prepare an atomic ambush for the aliens.
Maybe we wanted to die because we felt old and out of date.
You know I don't believe that.
130 isn't old for a robot. And we're still very spry and shiny. I think it was because...
Wow,
I
look
wanted
at
to
all
be
the
children.
robot tech on
Great
display.
integrated circuits. What's that thing? Look, Tilly. A prehistoric cave robot.
I've never seen anything so ugly.
Oh.
I say creatures like this shouldn't be allowed to run around loose. They ought to be kept in zoos.
Now, Till, that's just prejudice. He has as much
I
right
think
to
the
act
movie's
as
being
we
more
have,
offensive
even
than
if
I
his
was.
skin is a different color.
All that
Situation is
robo-racism.
The government consists of men who are completely unimaginative. So if we want the world to survive, we have to do the job ourselves. Our chief hope lies in Sean and Bridget.
And what is this
They've been
job?
studying the structure of Enderium for many years, but their reasons for doing so are
Stop
highly
looking at
personal.
dildo-shaped
and
trash
cannot
can
properly be
pans.
defined as scientific.
Funny.
As far as that goes, we had some help.
Meanwhile,
Lots
this
of
guy's in a
women,
completely different
and
movie.
a gambler called Dirk Laramie, both of whom are now playing innocent.
My allusion was to the case of the 128 tons of synthetic gold, a quantity which could easily have destroyed the economic equilibrium of the entire world, had it ever reached the open market.
128 tons of synthetic gold.
128 tons, that's right.
How many
The
tons?
scandal didn't die down for
28
years,
something!
but unfortunately, I had no choice but to withdraw. from politics.
Now, just a minute, Professor. We weren't only thinking of ourselves, you know.
We planned things so that our friends would also...
I only think of myself.
Get in trouble with
look
you.
at the
That's
shirt.
all water under the bridge. What counts is that our whole team has been reformed once more.
To
and
do
now,
something.
Let's get back to the Enderium. How far did you get with your research?
We completed the analysis of its molecular structure.
If we'd had a few more months, we would have been able to synthesize it under laboratory conditions.
Heck, we might have started doing the research.
Now you have to continue. You must find a weak point in the molecular structure of
This guy's just
Enderium
lurking
that will
around in
lead
the
to its
shadows.
disintegration and destruction. Do you think you can do it?
Well, we can always try.
Just tell me what equipment you need, and you can start work right away.
One hammer.
Well, we can use your old laboratory, but there's one essential item that you haven't got.
That guy's elbows in
grams
the
of
other
Enderium.
guy's dick.
If that's all you need, there's no problem.
Floors.
Oh, it's his magic door that couldn't possibly open by use of a handle.
Now, there's no latch or anything.
Shit!
My
There used to be
vial of
Endurium in here.
nothing.
Pure Enderium. You can imagine how difficult it was to come by.
I mean, alright, I can't imagine, but you could tell me how you got it.
Then we're all set.
Professor, what are the rest of us supposed to
For the
do?
moment, your duty is to ensure the safety of Sean and Bridget.
You didn't need space pilots like us to do that.
Well, of course
Space
not. But we can't
pilots.
really go into action until we have a suitable weapon. Our space fleet has already tried using...
They all
conventional
getting
weapons
drunk
against these
before the
aliens that
super
come
important
from
mission.
lasers and so on, but they've been quite useless. At the moment, we are in the same condition as the ignorant savage who tries to attack a nuclear tank with a bow and arrow.
What? Look. That totally real UFO landed on the thing.
To accelerate the preparation of cargo then.
Oh, it's the evil
At the rate we're going, we'll
UFO.
soon
It's
have good
Attack of the
facilities
Blondes.
set. Yes, sir.
They've got
Check
bob
the
cuts.
surrounding
They're
area
the
on the
good
monitor
guys, John.
to see if there's any activity on the part of the indigenous troops.
Instruction follows.
How are you sure? Who is the good guy in this?
Well, that's the bad guy, obviously.
I just felt a contact with
He looks like some sort of preppy Borg.
a very powerful one. Strange. It's the first time this happened on this planet.
I can't tell
Just
if he's...
because someone has a skin condition doesn't make them bad, John.
No, his pop collar makes him bad. Also, that guy, too. So,
Okay, you're right with the
that's
pop
most
stuff.
of the main kit. Woo! That's what happens when you don't read the instructions for a panini press.
I wanted to die because you were getting too friendly with that speak your weight machine.
Isn't that just like a woman?
Now don't pull that match.
I'm cool.
You male chauvinist robot.
Ow!
I don't mean it like that. It's just that if you get
They really shouldn't have brought this 8-year-old along.
Ow!
Said anything about jealousy.
I'm cool. Just wait for it.
Robot's dignity.
Ow!
Let's not argue
This
about
hurts my spine!
Everyone is arguing.
This hurts my spine!
Seriously, what
Otherwise, the electromagnetic
what acting
discharge
direction
won't be
do
violent
you
enough.
think that they gave the guy in the background?
They're
Just
a,
be distracting?
they're a bunch of quirky, you know, space pilots. He's,
Base eggs?
bowling pins?
What the?
Listen, Billy, I've written a poem for you. Want to hear
No.
it? It's called Passion in a Printed
We
Circuit.
said no!
I think they heard you, John. And thank God.
About time. You can tell she's good at science because of the lingerie she's wearing.
I mean, that's how you do science, right?
No. Yep, that's a test
Exposed
tube.
eyes. Oh. Something
Gosh,
must be happening.
I wish we knew what science was. Maybe if we add some water to this. Oh, it's blue now. I don't know what that means.
Democol. It has no effect. Another failure.
It's Attack of the Bobs.
I actually really like the visuals of this scene.
That was kind of cool. How they just emerged from amid the trees.
No, like all of it.
There's been a reduction in the aliens' activities. They've stopped taking prisoners after Japan. It could mean they've run out of space.
And they've decided to return to their own planet.
Unfortunately, it's a most probable hypothesis. Because in all likelihood, they will return in greater force. And we are still defenseless. There's absolutely nothing we can do to stop them.
Sean and Bridget are continuing with their experiments. But they haven't had any positive results.
Losers.
Oh, definitely.
Well, I'm going to take some food to the boys outside.
How dare you?
We should
No.
give them an equal ration.
That food all goes to
You
me.
know, Holly, he'd never dream of accepting preferential treatment over the others.
I was really thinking more of Dirk. Would he accept it?
Oh, you dog.
Get it through your head, Uncle. Between Dirk and me, it's all over.
Oh.
Jeeves, come and give me a hand.
Come, trash can. And now we wait here to see if they want Girl Scout cookies.
Oh, they want them.
They always want them.
Okay, John.
Get your Samoas.
I'm a fan of Thin Mints. Throw them in the freezer. Yum, yum.
So,
No idea, dude.
why is she walking out into the spooky murder woods?
I don't know, because something needed to happen.
I think I heard a scream.
I didn't.
He
You probably got an overloaded
in
imagination
advance.
circuit.
Oh, these guys are still... They're still out on
hurry.
quirk
Aye, aye.
patrol.
That's me, you fool, to him. Ah, yes, him. Oui, oui, mon général.
Have you guys gone crazy?
If we had the time, I'd haul you before a court-martial. Quiet. Didn't you hear that noise? It sounded like a scream.
Perhaps it was her brain I felt that contact with. But there is no way to tell until she regains consciousness. Go and capture the others.
Work, work, work. It's all we do. Oh, show 'em.
A stroll in the woods is very romantic, but I wish you'd stroll a little faster. Come on.
Why don't we carve our names on a tree? In
A woman
We
died.
can't do that because a tree is a
Okay,
living thing,
let's go.
and the law of
And these
robotics
are
won't let
suicide
robots damage
robots.
living things.
We can only damage each other.
Like the way you hurt me by flirting with that automatic shoe polisher.
Me with a thought
It just
machine?
vibrated
Never.
better than you did.
Tilt, I'm frightened. They must be the aliens.
Cut out your anxiety circuits and keep calm. I'll protect you.
I hate this, John.
Hi, we're here to kill you. Oh, maybe not.
Or whatever.
You guys need to work on their targeting systems.
This means something.
How rude. They didn't even look
Activate killbot mode.
Okay,
Process the data
so
on my
the
probability
the
computer.
blondes
We
don't
better warn
believe
the
the
others.
robots
Come
are a
on.
threat.
Yes,
The
you're right,
robots
let's
are
go.
going to end up saving the day. What the... Oh, God. John! Bad John!
They're here. They're here.
Who's here? Who do you mean, Tilly?
The extraterrestrials.
You don't mean the aliens?
Yep, that's what that
We
word
just saw them
means.
in the woods, coming this way.
Quick, Tilda. You better go and warn the others. Tell them Tilly and I are waiting back here.
Tell
I'm on
us
my way.
that. Tell them that we're waiting back here, where we're safe.
This trash can robot is good. Come on, show 'em.
This fucking music
Open
in
fire
the
when I give you
background.
the order.
The hero was taking command of the operation.
Forward, men.
I know, it's freaking awesome,
Fire.
right?
Oh, it's burning my brain out.
A good one.
Yeah, because that's what that phrase usually means.
It's just so advanced that it's hurting you. And you're progressing as a person for listening to it.
I mean, that's a creative interpretation. Oh! They have lightsabers now.
I think they just have glowing... I don't... What? This is your fault, John. I hope you know that.
Drink it down.
I'm trying to, but... Yeah, nope. What are they even doing? What was that? What?
Advance to the rear.
You know, this feels like a pretty climactic fight. You think they would use some other music than the intro to some children's TV show.
I mean, it's matching the action.
Can't hold them off very long.
Please.
Listen, you two. Go and warn the professor.
Okay.
Whatever.
We're gonna go kill ourselves.
No one cares about this movie, obviously.
Fall back. Quick, to the house.
Professor, the alien invaders are overwhelming our defending
Yeah, I was watching it.
I'm aware of it.
Hallie wants to know what they
Die.
should do.
I think you'd better warn Sean and Bridget.
Cool. On it, boss.
We're gonna go put our heads in the microwave.
Yeah, I mean, how are they not more suicidal robots at this point? They already tried to off themselves, and things have gotten worse, so... Like, whatever, I guess. You know. Something's better than nothing. Ah!
That was Panini Face. I'm so bald. So bald and wrinkly. I'm like a Shar-Pei.
I think he's trying to think his hair into existence.
All that money I spent on Rogaine for nothing.
Hair.
I can feel that presence surging again. And it's not the girl. It's a brain of great intelligence.
The electro bombs.
Oh, that's what they were digging holes for and burying. These ineffectual bombs.
Crap, I thought we were actually digging, or putting grenades down, not smoke bombs, but here we are.
Looks like we're all gonna die because we're really stupid.
You know what? I think we had this coming, everyone.
Everyone, let's go stand on the front lawn and surrender to death.
Well, the bombs hardly even slow them down.
No, not bombs.
At best, firecrackers. The sound effects can't decide whether it's a lightsaber or an actual sword.
Or what the actual, what the damage does. Because he rammed that thing into a bunch of different people, and it was only the last person that was
I just found out that they're androids, and androids are nearly invulnerable.
In the way that would be like
but with this sword I was able to knock out 8. That means we finally got a weapon we can fight them with.
Everyone take these pills.
This is bad.
He just found out they're androids.
It's an interesting device, this sword. I wonder what principle...
Oh no, they learned how to run.
I'm frightened.
Don't worry, darling. They're
What the
androids.
hell?
Didn't you hear?
Did they kill a bunch of
Programmed
people?
to capture humans. You see, they're not even aware of us. We're perfectly
Let's kick them
safe.
all in the dick. Taking scrotal damage.
So they're all pretending to die.
There's no trace of life in this. They've auto-destructed. Give the information to Lord Kess.
Auto-destructive.
Oh, God.
Yet I still sense the presence of that other brain. Put a brain lock on her and set her free. She will be our weapon. Return aboard.
Hey, I guess we won or something.
We got away with it, Professor Mori.
Thanks to Sean and Bridget, with those pills of theirs that made everybody look dead. We fooled.
Except for Billy, he is dead now.
Called it.
Those creatures aren't human.
How quick did those
androids.
pills
I saw the
freaking
evidence
work?
with my own eyes. One of them broke in two, and he was all filled with gears.
It was
and
there,
wires and all
there.
kinds of stuff.
Did everyone simultaneously take a pill
Eddie's
that...
life is relatively rare on their world. Norman has succeeded in getting hold of one of their weapons. I feel sure that if I analyze it, I could make copies of it. And even find a lead to the secret of anti-inderium.
Back to the lab, then, and get on with it.
Right.
Come on, Bridget. I, too, have a little surprise
Anti-inderium.
for the invaders. If it works, it may be the answer to our problems. Now I have to concentrate.
The writer of this movie is a lyrical genius.
Section 1.
All clear, sir.
Section 2.
All clear, sir.
Someone is preventing our liftoff with a telepathic net. It's quite incredible. To find such a brain on a planet at this stage of evolution.
It must be delicious.
Can't believe it.
Wait, can they not lift off without... Or, wait. Someone's thinking too strongly. We cannot take off.
Someone broadcast MTV down to him. That should stop the thinking.
Your overpasses
There we go.
to what mine is.
Ah, I love Jackass.
What I don't understand is...
We're clear for
destroy
takeoff.
me, but he's probing very profoundly with every possible precaution.
You can tell he's thinking hard because he's
powers
rubbing his
are almost
head.
frightening. I'm trying to hold
I'm
on.
thinking my best when I'm rubbing my head.
Oof. Sheesh.
If you know what I mean.
Get out. And
Oh,
finished.
jeez. He's being more lewd than I am.
He's withdrawn.
They were all just standing watching.
Yes?
Forst, listen carefully, partner. I have discovered an incredible thing here. One of these Earth people has a mental force similar to ours. After making our collection of samples, I prepared for departure, but a telepathic net is keeping me blocked on the ground.
Erase his mind and return.
Pity. What an
He's
opportunity
just
to
jerking
dominate
it
the
too
galaxy.
hard.
If we sold slaves like
That's
this,
what
we could destroy our
Hellraiser looks like
competition
when
and
you take
control
all
the
the
entire
nails
market.
out.
With one? How?
Well, I mean,
Analyzing
yeah,
his
that
mental
means
powers.
if
I
he
could
wasn't
construct a brain pattern and
moisturizing,
imprint it on similar brains.
for a while.
As soon as the ships arrive, I'll send you some samples.
That's what
All
a
right, go ahead.
retired
Thank you,
Hellraiser
Bob.
looks like.
Set for generator
There we
unit,
go.
sir.
Oh,
What were our losses?
18 seriously damaged. Considering large number of slaves collected, minimum required reduplicates is 50.
remember those like 3D stickers from the 90s?
Yes.
That's the level of them. Like CG or whatever the hell you want to call it. I just got there.
Oh, they're going for it again.
Nailed it.
Oh, look, Sean. Look at this.
I did science.
There's a new reaction. Come and see
He's
it.
just holding a freaking
Listen,
sword.
He was also doing sword calculations with his other hand.
Look at this. A positive reaction, see? It works at last.
It appears your station is on fire.
It's turning into a massive
And you
mouse.
should probably have pants on in a scientific environment.
Right. It's anti-inderium! Hooray!
Oh, we did it.
Dang. Is she wearing... Oh, my goodness.
That moon reminds me of the time when
It's
you
like
and
a
I used
garter
to do
belt.
ourselves
She
the
was-
way Tilt and Tilly are doing right now.
Lingerie. Scientific...
Okay, forget it.
okay.
I love the way you
Who gave you that? Your toy soldier?
That's none of your business.
It appears we're being blown up.
Let's go ahead and take this very casually.
Another failure.
We don't have a hope.
You don't give the impression that you're really very worried about all this.
Sorry, what?
You know something? I've never stopped thinking about
I
you
think
in
she
all these
just
years.
died. Oh, there she goes.
Let's have a look at the laboratory.
Oh, dang it. I thought this was like the beginning
right,
of
whatever
Bride
you
of
say.
Frankenstein, but... No.
Yes, but this damp air makes me feel a bit rusty.
That's all in your mind.
You found the correct path, at least.
Sure. The only trouble is, if we can't make the anti-enderium stable, it will kill us.
Anti-enduriance.
Keep your chin up, Bridget.
I was so happy.
Seriously,
I thought
look
we
what
learned
she's...
it last.
Alright.
What was all that noise? How's a guy supposed to sleep in this joint?
Ah, I see you've been playing with fireworks again.
We've had
Oh,
a very
thank God the
These flesh
suicide
and blood
robots are
creatures
back.
certainly go at things the hard way.
You're right. They managed to discover anti-enderium, then start shorting their circuits because they can't make the compound stable.
But any compound can be made stable. Even a pocket calculator knows that.
Why don't we try to do it?
You go ahead. I was never very well programmed in chemistry.
All right, we'll do a quick spectrographic analysis, and then we just have to raise the critical temperature.
And if I
By
fail,
adding a
we'll
little
die
pinch
for
of this.
sure.
Are you sure it will work?
If not, we'll all go together.
Hey, those two robots, look what they're doing.
Oh, my God!
No!
Undercover! Keep your heads down, man.
You see, less than 1% antimony, and the compound has become stable.
Oh, Tilt, you're so clever. I would have tried to do it with the inverse infinity ratio.
Done it. With antimony.
He's found the answer. It doesn't explode.
Tilt is an
The
exception.
anti-enderium is stable? Splendid work. Now there's a chance for us.
Cool, I'm out of
My
here.
compliment.
Hey, keep your hands to yourself.
That was great work, kid. I'm
That
really
female robot has nipples.
I can understand your enthusiasm. It's more than justified. And my compliments to our robot researchers, too.
Someone made robot
But now
nipples.
we must start to prepare a plan for the destruction of the alien enemy. Before we can accomplish this, we must possess a large quantity of anti-enderium, which Sean and Bridget can synthesize tonight, all ready for Holly to bring out to the base.
But they'll arrest me.
They'll give you a medal, I'll bet.
That damn music. Oh.
His collar keeps encroaching on his face. Eventually, it will strangle him.
Eventually that man will be just all collar and eyebrow.
We can't manage to fit out more than 5
Astroport.
space fighters. That's the most our technicians will have time to prepare.
That'll be enough. Provided we're able to utilize the surprise factor.
Right now, you'd better get some rest. You'll have to be in top form tomorrow. We'll attack as soon as the ships are fitted out.
Just going for a little wander. Is it relevant to the story? Oh no. No.
Has anything been relevant to the story up to this point? Whoa.
Whoa, she's some sort of traitor?
Good, we can capture him.
David Bowie plays the Lizard.
I'm sorry anyone's still listening. This is bad.
It's real bad.
happening?
We've got to sound the alarm. Wake everybody up. Wait a minute. That reminds me. Now I remember why we wanted to commit suicide.
All right, let's hear it.
The
Not that I have
meaninglessness
mistaken your
of
memory
life.
anymore.
Anyway, we wanted to commit suicide because we could never go to sleep.
I knew it. What a silly idea.
And we could
I've
not
never
go to
felt the
sleep
slightest
after
desire to
watching
go to
this
sleep.
horrible,
It's just a
horrible
waste of
movie.
time.
No, it isn't. I remember that you wanted to sleep so you could dream about me. And you persuaded me that we should commit suicide because if you couldn't dream about me, your whole life had no meaning.
What?
And I wanted to dream about you. That's
I take
Going
it
back to
back.
the
I hate
base.
the robots.
The attack is set for tomorrow
Yeah,
morning.
same.
With only 5 ships, it's a hopeless mission.
Lieutenant Carrera, the aliens have
The
captured
version of
Professor
suicide
Mori.
they were
What?
proposing
I got
was
sidetracked
like
and
just
forgot to
not,
sound the alarm.
or
Sound the alarm.
just turning
Why?
off.
What's wrong? Tilt just said that the aliens
How do you
have captured
dream?
Professor Mori.
And Irene, too. She was acting real funny, like she was hypnotized and just trailing after them.
They'll be on that ship. Come on, let's go.
Quick answer,
One
you
moment,
don't.
everyone. What are you going to fight them with? Your fists and your feet? Come to the laboratory and get your weapons. I've treated your old spacesuits with a flexible alloy made of Endurium. I've also made a number of swords similar to the ones the aliens use, but better.
But better.
I've had
Ask
a-
me why they're better. They're just better.
I've had a whole hour to, improve on their technology.
Just like Charles Atlas,
What the hell am I?
when he was just a frail weakling.
What's that?
The hero's death.
I had to challenge you to a duel for that.
But instead, I will put my pants
Come on, make it
on.
snappy.
Thank
We have
you,
to hurry.
good sir.
Why did you want to start out alone? We should have waited for the others.
Don't me. This is your fault, John.
The aliens are taking the professor aboard their spaceship. We have to do something.
Yeah, we do. Like run away. Tilt, let's get out of here. I'm frightened.
There's nothing to be afraid of. They're not programmed to recognize us. They can't even see us.
Well, people must have the wrong program. So long.
No, hold on, Tilly. Where you going? Wait. These robot women.
I think this movie did rip off a whole bunch of intellectual properties, in a very, 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 very stupid way. Like we've got the Hitchhiker's Guide robot. We've got light swords.
Wow. Oh, he's doing his
Does it not
the
work?
phasing
They
thing.
got me. I think I'm dying. Tilt.
Guy's still going for it.
Surely.
And disembowel.
Tilt, I'll go and look for my uncle.
I know, with the light sword to the gut, you would assume so.
All right,
He'd just be a smear on the wall.
What's happening?
Or there would be guts on the
Are you all
floor. I
right?
mean,
something's happened to Tilly. I've lost psycho contact with her. Whenever this occurs, all my programs zero out, and I can't move anymore.
Sure.
Wait
Yeah.
I have no
So
job.
you were designed to fail if your romance failed. That checks out.
no. I think that the people wanted to create a suicidal robot, and
Uncle.
they succeeded.
What are you waiting here for? Why don't we attack?
Calm down. We got here too late. There's no way for us to get inside the ship now.
I just grab that other
Unless, of
guy's
course,
ass.
someone inside opens the hatch.
But Irene's in there.
Thinks he's
She might be
looking
in
up.
danger.
Tilly is our only hope. If we manage to reactivate her, she can put us in contact with Tilt.
Norman, you're the only one who knows how robots operate.
There's nothing to worry about. I'll put it right in the flash.
But
Robots.
why don't we attack right away? Don't you understand? We have to wait. Didn't you hear? Of course. Loud and clear.
Uncle.
I had the most wonderful dream. I wasn't in this movie.
Wake up, Uncle.
Where are we?
Not in this
The
movie.
aliens kidnapped
It's
you
gonna
and
be
brought you to that
okay.
spaceship.
Can I have
We have to get out of
waffles?
here. Come on.
I don't know if I can make it.
Have all the waffles, Uncle.
I'll explain later. Come on.
Just look out over that hill and think about the waffles.
You are connected to android captain of cargo fleet in arrival, Lord Yes.
Prepare stowage space. You'll probably need accommodation for over 1 million
Why
slaves.
is his face getting
Let me know
more-
when you're ready to load.
We will
Whatever
follow
that
your
is.
orders.
He's a growing lizard boy.
There.
Jill,
That's it.
Jill, where are you?
Why won't you let me die?
She was.
Where are you, Jill?
Let's get her back.
Jill.
There you go.
I want death! Give me death! Gil?
Good girl.
Death?
Come on, everybody! Quick! Irene and the professor are in here! Hurry!
Here we are, Jill. We're coming.
So the instruments show native activity outside
He was
the
not
vessel.
paying attention.
Follow order 24B. Destroy natives.
That's the only thing
Use
that
nuclear
look
grade.
means.
Wait outside, silly.
Huh?
Hurry,
We're
everyone.
doing the thing. Okay.
Inside, quick. Come on, hurry.
Something strange here, sir. The natives seem to have gone now.
Hurry, Uncle. You must try hard. We have to get to the exit. Come on.
You go ahead, Irene. I can't go any further.
Uncle!
Oh man, I think maybe stuff's gonna go down. It's hard to tell. This movie is very inconsistent.
Ooh, the screams are filling my head again. I love it.
Can't go on.
Uncle!
It's time for my monologue.
Little Irene, go on. He's found me again. The power of his mind is awesome.
I think it's taking it.
Lord Kess, several humans have succeeded in entering our vessel armed with Endirium swords. We need reinforcements.
Endirium swords.
I'll deal with it at once.
Look out!
Oh, the other guy remembered he's in the fight too. Doors, our only opponent.
Transparent doors. Oh god.
Professor! Professor Mori! Professor Mori! Professor!
How bad do you think that actress junk smells after takes that suit off?
That looked pretty bad. Imagine if you... Yeah. Imagine if you wrapped up your junk in tinfoil and then shot a terrible movie.
Oh god.
And then unwrapped it like a Chipotle burrito.
Stinky and full of diarrhea. Alright,
I'm not sure.
Chipotle in my people.
I'm not sure we're gonna get that Chipotle endorsement deal now. Chipotle,
Counting on that.
stanky and full of diarrhea.
I think you could pitch it in a way that would work.
Let me look ahead to the answer key. Oh no, the answer was no, not in a million years.
Get your
Are you
steak
all right,
on from
Professor?
Chipotle and
We must get out of here.
yeah, I'm
We're
having
in
trouble
danger.
like pitching
They
the
can't hold out
diarrhea
much
bit.
longer.
No.
Maybe I could like reword it as like
Seems like they've gone all in on these swords being metal, judging by the sound effects.
maybe being plastic.
No, that's over. That's done.
I don't know, they're still doing...
They're pretty delicate, these androids, huh? Let's go before some more arrive.
Thanks. Yeah! Alright, I'm back on track.
Where's Irene?
Stop talking
They've
about
locked her in that room there. See if you can get her out. I just can't manage it.
Poor deluded fools. I'll teach you to rebel against your new master. You will all die in atrocious agony.
It would be great if they did that tight zoom on his head and you see just a sword slipping through his skull.
That would be pretty cool. I enjoyed that.
Uh-oh. I'm in the Shining elevator.
The temperature's rising rapidly.
Quick, head for the door, everyone, or we'll all be burned alive.
So it's like an oven, okay.
Thank goodness we're together again, Tilt.
Why didn't they do that before they killed all of their androids?
Because they're crafting a very well thought out narrative, John.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Irene!
I would know that shadow anywhere.
The shadow of my former self.
Irene! Can you hear me?
No! The oven's too loud!
Irene, do you feel my mind? Yes. I can sense what you do. Now relax.
Damn it, John!
Drive all thought from your mind. Concentrate. Because if we unite our mental energy, we may be able to open the door. The controls here operate on telepathic command. Think strongly along with me. Open.
Wait, what's this thought about Steve doing in your head? That's disgusting. Open.
Wait.
Open.
No, I get it. Oh,
Open.
Steve.
Oh, Steve! Open! Oh, good. Hi.
It worked! Steve, am I right? You're right.
Let's never talk about this again. Okay.
To Steve!
Quick, they're getting ready to lift off. They've started the reactors.
Hey, we won or something. I don't know.
Irene and I will go back to the
things are
laboratory.
happening.
Perhaps we can be of some use there. Come along. Tilt and Tilly, come with us.
Oh no, the suicide
Let's go.
robots.
She's gonna lift off.
Where's Norman? Hey, get away from the ship.
I just made it, Hunter.
You sure did.
Oh, there it goes. Into space.
What's that space?
Look at her go. She's huge. Gigantic.
Oh, keep talking.
Quick, we gotta go after her and the fighters.
To the base.
Into the darkness.
Commander, our hyper radar is signaling the approach of a
Okay, I
fleet
love
of alien
this.
vessels. The computer has analyzed their
I imagine there's some guy
guys
standing just off screen going...
Did you hear that, Flanagan? There are more aliens. Let's get the first bunch now. We'll get rid of them before their friends come and help.
Is he supposed to be in a ship? Maybe? Or was he just some guy floating in space?
Halt! I'm Lieutenant Carrera. I order you to let us pass. My men and I have to launch a fighter attack at once on the alien vessel.
And I order you to follow me. You're under arrest.
Arrest? Not before I speak with Commander
Damn, that
Barr.
guy looks like Ted
Impossible.
Bundy.
At the moment, Commander Barr is on a mission.
Not anymore, he doesn't.
That guy has stopped caring.
I have 16 cargo vessels with me. There are native fighters on our screens. I'm awaiting your instructions.
Get ready to attack. There are just two, and they can't be dangerous. The planet is an L2. They're only barbarians. They have no weapons against
Other than
Indirium.
the things that we've
Destroy them.
learned.
Which we've chosen to ignore. Launch the model rocket.
Spaceballs! Look out!
Launch the oven. The ovens, damn it. Irons. Damn.
Anti-Endyrium doesn't
Damn.
help us at all. They're traveling at such a high velocity.
You've doomed
that
us
our
all.
shots don't even reach them.
What do you think we should do now, Commander? I suggest we return to the station.
I'll try one more attack.
Try
Fails,
one
we'll
more.
go back to base.
We've tried once. Let's try it at least another time, and then we'll give up.
Attack outline 1820. Attack
Maybe we'll stop by McDonald's on the way back.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Look out, Commander. You've got one.
Do I? I can't see anything.
I'm just thinking about Mickey D's.
Destroy it.
Yes, sir.
Oh no, somebody got it. Not sure who.
I'm gonna get the Filet-O-Fish.
Oh, was that Mustache? I think Mustache just got it.
That does look like a dick.
Oh.
What the? Alright.
Oh, there goes another one.
Alright.
Dude, you got a problem.
Sperm after sperm. This should all be coming out like at once.
Flanagan and Barr have been
One
hit.
at a time is not correct.
Now, it's up to us. And it'll be tough.
Let me go ahead, Dirk.
Damn it,
I want to
forgot his
avenge
name
my
was
commander.
I've just been kind of
Okay,
operating on the
go
assumption that everyone in this movie is named Dirk.
We'll never manage to do it. Their velocity is superior to ours.
Step up, John. Come on.
You telling me, honestly, you don't think everyone in this movie is named Dirk?
They're going into battle.
We must do something to help them.
Well, I mean,
or they
Dirk
don't have a
Robot
chance.
1, Dirk Robot 2, and
Of course, there's
Ball
one way
Dirk.
I might help.
Ball
All of the aliens
Dirk.
are concentrated in Sector M.
You ball
Get
Dirk.
concentration back again. I think I could manage to interfere with their power drives and slow down their propulsor engines, putting our fleet on an equal footing with the aliens, but only for a minute.
Yes. Yes. Everything's so clear now.
What is he looking at? Quit looking at us! You're being more creepy, Ball Dirk. Oh, God, we're getting closer.
There they are, straight ahead.
Attention, please. This is base calling.
Base
You can
calling?
get at the enemy now. Professor Maury is slowing down their drive system with telepathy.
Oh, he was using telepathy.
The force of this movie.
I got him, maybe.
Stuff is definitely happening.
Oh, there he goes.
I mean, honestly, I don't care about this movie enough to make fun of
John,
it.
Bridget, there's another formation of aliens on your tail.
Persevere, man.
Alright, Greenland, Minty
Fine.
Justice.
There are two more beside you.
D minus, but good work.
Try.
I got their range. I'm right on top of them. They're all mine.
Look out! You're going too far.
You went too far, John.
Oh,
He flew into Asteroids, the arcade game.
I'm amazed someone didn't respond. You can never go far enough. Urge to kill rising.
Yeah, oh yeah, no, not only the movie is hurting me, but you are too. So. Fantastic.
Where is he?
Whoa!
I can't locate him, Bridget.
Don't you worry, I'll take care of this.
Come on, movie, do something cool.
I got him, Sean. You see that?
Look out, everyone.
Yay!
There are more coming.
More space fun.
I like the music they're using. It sounds like a boat trolling into the bay.
Watch out you don't hit the craft with the prisoners. We'll have to try to force it to land. Holly, be careful. There's one after you.
What was that?
I'll force you to land, you bastard.
Oh!
Saucy.
We must retreat, sir. We only have 2 craft left.
Sacrifice them. Crash dive into those native fighters.
Yes, Lord Kess.
Look out, Holly! There are two of them homing in on you.
That's what all the shaking's about.
This is Holly. Holly here. I've been hit! They're following me!
Hold tight, Holly. I'm on my way.
They sent their two remaining fighters to
Even in the great days
target
of
Mustache.
Hollywood, no movie star ever died.
I mean, he's
So
got the
heroic.
whatever.
Commentary.
Force? Or...
I don't think Mustache had... Did Mustache have the Force?
I don't know anymore.
It was
If
Dirk
they-
that had the
Sean,
Force, plus
Bridget.
Bald Dirk.
They're all yours. Okay, Dirk. We'll follow them.
They killed the wrong Dirk.
It's hard to tell. Here's Woman Dirk.
We'll have to increase velocity.
I think that's just Dirk.
I think he's just pissed that, like, lights are being flashed in his face for, like, the last 30 minutes.
Sean, Bridget, I've eliminated the remaining saucers here, but I don't see you on the radar. Where are you?
I don't know about
Right
you,
on the
but
tail, Dirk.
it really
give
takes
up
me
and
out
close
of the
to the end
whole
of the earth.
sci-fi atmosphere they're trying to create that two of the main characters are named Sean and Bridget. Maybe it's just
That's
me.
what's freaking taking you out of
I
it?
mean, one among many things, obviously, but I feel like they should
it's
have
everything else that's taking me out of it.
like Sean. Like I know 15 Seans in my life here, not in space.
Yeah.
Do I know any Hans? No, I know
Hold on,
zero
what's
Hans.
going on?
You're alive.
Yep, I'm alive.
Yeah. Listen,
I love you or something.
Don't try it.
what?
Your eyes. I learned everything about that from my uncle.
Whoa!
I couldn't hypnotize you. Honest.
You needed to tell the police about your uncle. Just like my uncle.
Who's watching this right now?
Tilly, I finally remembered
Because we're
why we
so
wanted to
bad
go.
in bed together.
Really, Tilt?
Yes, because you could never prove your love
All
by
the
going
way?
all the way with
Hold
me.
on.
That's right. Now I remember too. But what do we do now? Commit suicide?
Is
again?
going all the way
There's no
committing
need.
suicide? For
That was
what?
going on in his room.
A few details, and you can prove your love like any other people. Simple.
Lord Kess of Cobor is offering Sol 3 today. I hardly need say that this is a remarkable opportunity. A planet teeming with every sort of life. Animal life, plant life, and human life.
Humans are
Slaves
animals,
of every
technically.
color.
So.
10 billion slaves, all strong and healthy, like these two samples
wearing
Kess
that
of
outfit.
Cobor has brought along with him.
100 million credits.
Are they being sold?
My lords, this planet is unique. Therefore,
Are they?
the starting price is 300 million credits.
I thought they won that battle, but maybe not.
Over 10 billion human slaves just waiting until they're
Maybe
captured.
they wanted to be sold?
600 million credits.
600 million credits. Lord Gar of Torquil has made a generous offer.
Very generous offer. I concede ownership of Sol 3. I hope you enjoy it. You get 50%. You two swindlers. But what can you do with all that money?
The agreement was 50% plus the prisoners. As for all that money,
I think I'd like to get a nice little planet of our own.
Ladies and gentlemen, the offer.
Okay.
Well, thank you, John.
You know, they didn't even let whatever that last voice line was end. They just cut it off in the middle and started the music.
They did.
Oh, buddy.
Alright, so what's your wrap-up for this one?
This was bad. This was real bad.
I mean, not Robo-Vampire bad.
No, I mean, this was followable. It was coherent, I guess, but it was just...
I mean, stuff was happening.
yeah.
Would you call that coherent?
Just barely. Okay.
Just barely coherent.
That's one to put on the box. Just barely coherent. Okay, so there were some aliens that came in and blew up the world, and they had a ship made of Endurium, so they had to go like
Very
assemble.
clever.
They had to go assemble their team, which I think, yeah, I mean, this is
Suicidal robot and the Han Solo guy with the crab on his chest.
I thought that was probably the best part of the movie was when they were assembling the team. That was almost kind of fun.
Like, engaged the most, definitely.
Yeah. And
but
then
it just like
just
proceeded to dump all over the audience.
Because after that, they made the anti-Endurium, which I don't think they used. Like, I think
the anti-Endurium was the swords that they used, like, briefly.
Was it? Maybe.
I think so. Like, it's hard for me to keep up with something so stupid, but
Then they went on the ship. Wait, no. At some point, the niece got hypnotized to take the uncle to the ship. So then they all went to the ship and got him back, and then there was some space fighting.
Sorry, everyone who's still listening that
and
has
then
to relive this horror all over
And then
again.
for some reason, I think two of the heroes were being sold into slavery at the end, but I'm not quite sure.
Oh, God.
Although they seemed pretty happy they seemed too happy for people being sold into slavery. So maybe not. Maybe it just was
Maybe
too
they wanted
coherent.
that. I mean, different strokes for different folks, but my God. I don't want to, like, chastise people that are into, like, I want to be a slave. You know, I don't want to be that guy. Holy crap. All right.
Well, thanks for coming along on the Riff Raft today. I hope you had fun. Like, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you
We're not
next.
always going to say sorry, but sorry for this one.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, yes.
Bye, guys.